Hey guys, so I'm basically just showing you a quick video on moving over, transferring some of my beer over, and how I'm going to run it through the liquid disconnect through an auto siphon as well. So yeah, let's get started. So what we're looking at here is basically my auto siphon sitting in, you can see the reflection there, but it's basically sitting in a bin full of brewer's wash. So it's been soaking in there. So I'm going to need to run some sanitizer through there to clean that out. So it's sitting about 2, so I won't push anything too hard. We'll kind of keep it going. Okay, so now I'm going to connect my liquid side, and we'll start seeing it pumped out the sandy that I have in here. And it's going to basically get funneled through here. So this would be a good way to sanitize everything all at once. Let me get this connected here. Sometimes you got to lube these up. So I'm just going to lube it up here with some sandy. Get this on good. There. So it's basically pumping up and pumping to the top here. So I know I'm sanitizing that nice. There. Tube and then out. So I'm actually sanitizing inside the liquid tube nicely. And when I fill it with brewer's wash the same way. I'm pushing it through the liquid side. And that way I'm actually running that brewer's wash right through that the liquid tube that goes to the bottom of the keg. So I like that because it makes sure to clean everything nice and sanitized. So it's still just filling out here. I like that. I'm basically emptying it. I've disconnected my gas. You can probably hear that, I'm not sure, but it's bubbling away. I'm getting tons of foam now. And I'm just basically totally emptying this out. So, just want to make sure I get all the foam in here out. You see all the foam getting pushed out. Not all the foam needs to be pushed out. I mean, at the same time, when I'm pushing this through, the dump tube is also going to see some foam coming out, so that's fine with me. I have no problem with that. I'm just going to clean this all up, make sure it's fully sanitized, and then next shot will be moving over from the primary into this, and it'll be my Nutty Brewfessor. Another neat thing is I picked up online was these sticker chalk labels. So now I can basically take a chalk, label what I want on here, and all my kegs are nicely labeled so I don't get anything mixed up. And if it's a beer, you can put it down, you can say the date you actually transfer it over. If I'm using it as a secondary, again, I can put down what it is, I can put down the date that I actually transferred over and how long, so I know how long it's been sitting. Maybe I can mark down what day I want to be, my goal is to move it out and put it into my serving keg, so, you know, if I want to age it or anything like that, or I can nicely document it right here, and everything's right there, I don't have to worry about anything else. Okay. There. And this one now, I just want to make sure I re-sanitize this, make sure it's all good. So I know that this is empty now. Might have some foam come out, but this is empty. Everything's sanitized here. And I'm basically just needing to transfer this over. This is my brown ale. I call it the Nutty Brewfessor. I actually, I don't need this dip tube really for measuring, like I did in the last video, because I screwed up on this and it's not even a full 5 gallons, so I know it's not going to reach the dip tube. But we'll find out here. But other than that, there we go. And we're transferring to the liquid side. So there we go. So basically, I'm transferring from the auto siphon into the liquid side of the keg, and that keg is right now full of CO2 only. So I'm basically got a totally concealed environment going right into CO2. I don't have to worry about any kind of sanitizing or anything. I already re-sanitized everything. When I was cleaning out this tube, I had it connected, so I know I'm pushing sanitizer through that tube, and it was sanitizing that way. So it's, and I can see it's dropping, so I can see we're transferring just fine. There you go. So that's how you can transfer directly into the keg without having anything open in a closed environment right from your auto siphon. And this is just your basic tubing, and I just clamped on a nut end, a spin nut end or whatever, a spindle nut end to the liquid post for the keg. So there you go. I have the Drunken Reverend that is sitting there. It's been aging for a while. And there's my Nutty Professor that I just transferred over. So yeah. And this is right by the kegerator. This amber ale here is just about done. So once that is done, I will be replacing that with the Drunken Reverend. There's my CO2 tank. And there's all my yeast I'm collecting or harvesting. And I basically just label them with so basically what it is, the revision, and the date that I harvest it. There we go. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, guys.
Eli, the barrel boy of the old town, sells coal and marigolds, and he cries out all down the day.